Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and this reading is for the Aquariuses out there for the month of February. I just want to say happy B-Day to all the Aquariuses that have a birthday this month. And also I'd like to say thank you guys so much for all your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. If you would like a one question email reading from me, I'll have all the details in the description box below. And not only that, please keep in mind that these are general readings and not everything may resonate. Okay, let's see what's going on with Aquarius for the month of February. We have the Ten of Swords. So with the Ten of Swords here, Aquarius, for the month of February, it seems you're going to be putting an ending to something. It could be you deciding to put an ending, or something occurs where you feel like this was the straw that broke the camel's back type of situation. Because the Ten of Swords is like the ultimate betrayal or like the ultimate ending. Like, when you look at this card, he got stabbed so many times where he doesn't even have any more room to really be stabbed anymore. And some of you Aquariuses may feel that way. But since the swords is mental, so to me, you're mentally over something. That doesn't mean that you're physically ready to move on from it, but because you guys are air signs and swords is your element, you might as well say you are done, even if you didn't physically move. But I feel like for February, you're planning your escape out of something, or you're thinking of certain things in your life that's just not working anymore, or someone actually betrays you in February and you realize that I cannot do this, and you choose to go on your own way. Let's see what else is going on. And we have the full reverse. So this seems to me, whatever the situation is going on in February, Aquarius, you don't even want a new beginning with it. I feel like even if you find out somebody betrays you or they wasn't telling the truth to you, no matter how many times they apologize, you have it made up in your mind that you do not want this situation anymore, and no, I don't want a new beginning. And for some Aquariuses, you may feel kind of foolish for even have putting up with certain situations for so long. I sense that too. You may start to think about certain things that you noticed, but you didn't think much of it, type of thing. You know, you may have raised an eyebrow to a couple things, but you kind of was like, nah, it's light, till the final Ten of Swords happened, and it's like, wow, I feel kind of foolish. Maybe I went into this situation not the best because it didn't turn out that way, right? But I feel like still was a learning experience. And we have Judgment. To me, Aquarius, this is the universe stepping into. If you experience an ending during the month of February, the universe is blowing a horn or something in your life. It could be a relationship or friendship, something that has been lingering in your life. Let's say you may not have the strength, or maybe you had obligations with this person. Let's say you lived together or something, or you two had a family or anything like that where it kind of prevented the ending. The universe is now going to use an event. And that's what the universe does. When we do not have the strength to end things ourselves, this is usually what happens. We usually go through situations that are so painful, so we have no choice but to let go, because we could feel, well, we could always do something to fix it. You know what I mean? So the universe is hitting with the judgment, like, listen, this honestly wasn't supposed to go on this long, to be honest. So we have to throw in a situation and we have to stop everything. So I'm interested to see what's going on in the clarifiers about this situation. Okay, let's see why this Ten of Swords is here. Yikes. We have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Jeez, we got the death. So you got the death and the Ten of Swords in the same row, and the Seven of Pentacles reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles. This was a long time coming. That's what this Knight of Pentacles says to me. Whatever the situation is, like I said, it could be friendship, relationship, job, anything of that sort. Whatever ends this month, it was a long time coming. I feel like you or the other, if this is in terms of relationship, you or the other person didn't want to really let it go. So it kind of took a situation or a betrayal for you two to let go, to not have a new beginning. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like with this situation, you were still planning on rebuilding with it and starting over. Because it was fruitful. Like, here's the thing. It served its purpose, though. Like, that's the thing. In that time in your life, what you had was very abundant and it was green. But it started to hinder you. You have grown since that point. You have transformed since that point. Like, you have grown. It may not seem like that at first, because sometimes when we grow, we don't really think we change that much, but to the outside view and to the universe, you have. So that's why this situation is not a vibrational match anymore, and you guys have been separating and going in different paths, and this is speaking of a relationship or friendship. So let's see why the Fool card is reversed. We have the Sun reversed. Wow. We have the Seven of Swords. Jeez. And yeah, this is a relationship, y'all. I'm getting a real relationship vibe from this. So it seems to me you also start to look back at how this wasn't even a true connection like that. It's like you cared about them, but you kind of knew that there's a chance that you two wouldn't work out. And this relationship seemed at first, I feel like this. It felt like the Sun at first. It felt like you guys really connected and things like that. But then over time, the Sun started to go like this. And you started to realize how different you guys were. How maybe your lives were going in two different places. Or maybe you started to realize that this isn't even the person you thought that they were. And they may have had a mask the whole time. And you finally see them for who they are. And speaking of a mask, we have the Seven of Swords here. So this person was holding secrets. And, or Aquarius, you may not have been completely honest too about certain things. Maybe you knew this relationship was over for a while now and you just didn't want to come to the realization of that. You know what I'm saying? Because let's say you invested a lot in it, right? Let's say you merged a lot of finances or housing together and now you're kind of tied up, right? But with the Nine of Pentacles, you're ready to free yourself from this. So this situation was actually your catalyst and the universe using it to get you out of this situation, because something that you have going on is not what it is, and it's time for it to be exposed for what it really is. And I feel like this will give you the strength to finally let go and to be the Nine of Pentacles. So what's so interesting about this is you was holding on to a situation where you was at 7 and it's reversed, when you can go and separate yourself, and boom, you already got 2 extra pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. So you may have held on to this person, maybe, let's say you know them for a while, and it's like, how you be with somebody for a while and it's just comfortable, but the love is kind of gone, but neither one of them wants to be the one to say, hey, this is over. It's one of those types of things. Till something happens where it leaves no choice. Like somebody steps out of the relationship or somebody find out they lying, stuff like that. So let's see why the Judgment card is here. Yeah, we got the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So this goes into what I was saying. Some Aquariuses have built a lot with this person, and that's what kind of kept them there. They didn't want to go. Let's say you built a family. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Page of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Page of Swords. So the universe is saying, Aquarius, if you are in this type of situation, you may have built a lot with this person. You may have merged finances or whatever the situation may be. The pentacles could also be, your emotions that built over time for this person. But if you have this feeling that it's over, the universe is, if you need some help, and they're here to help. They're here to help you clean out house or whatever this is in your life, because it's time for you not to give your offer to this anymore. I feel like it's time to focus on yourself and focus on what you're doing and to communicate that. So, Aquarius, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I catch you guys next week.